Welcome to this OCR Cambridge Technicals Level 3 in Information Technology video. This is Unit 6, Application Design. And we're looking at criteria Pass 4, which says present a proposed design solution to the identified client. Now, if you've been following the previous videos, you'll know that you are creating an application, and if you're following the mock or suggested coursework scenario of building a language app, then you'll know that you had to investigate the features of the app, write up the client brief, and then in P3 you created wireframe diagrams and some information about the data going in and the data going out and the processes that happen to that data. P4 is quite a nice, easy piece of work or evidence to provide. You're basically going to present to the client a PowerPoint or a slide deck on what your proposed design solution is. Now again, in P3 I did mention that you might want to build the app first and then go back to P3 and ensure that the images and the wireframe diagrams match. So in this one, P4, if you've got some wireframe diagrams, you can present them to the client as if you are showing them what you intend to do. If you've ever watched the program Dragon's Den, you'll know what it's like when you have to pitch your idea. So in P4 you're pitching the idea to your client. So let's have a look at what the syllabus says. So P4, present a proposed design solution. We've got that here. And then if we go down to the further guidance, P4 says learners must present their proposed design solution to the client. The presentation format must be fit for purpose, and they should have undertaken appropriate quality checks. It should be sufficiently detailed to enable the client to understand the key features of their proposed solution. Evidence could be in the form of a formal presentation that is either videoed or detailed speaker's notes, or could be in a formal report. So I'm going to show you a presentation in a PowerPoint. You'll notice there's a spelling error here in the syllabus. The evidence can be in the form of a formal presentation that you either present to your other students or to your teacher, or you can video it. So let's see what the guide says in terms of what you have to include in this presentation. So here we are on page 5, and this is part 4, which says be able to present application solutions to meet client and user requirements. And here in the content you've got what you should include. So in your presentation you should have what is the proposed design solution, who would it be interested in it, why is it a valuable idea, what makes it effective. And then in terms of delivery, what we're looking for is information or evidence that you are able to speak clearly and concisely, your spelling, punctuation and grammar are appropriate, you engage the audience, you're honest, positive as well. And then also 4.3, responding to questions that people might ask. So in order to do this, what you could do is create a video, show it to your other students or to your teacher and ask them to submit questions. Or you could, if you wanted to present this live, you could then ask for questions at the end, which you can then answer. To just show you some examples here then, this student produced a PowerPoint presentation which they then created speaker's notes and then presented it to the class. So they've covered the requirements from the client, the key features. So again, this is the key features that the client has said they want. They've then given some information about the flow chart and the flow of the app, how it works, the layout, and then justification of the choices they've made. And you'll notice under each of them is some speaker's notes, which is what the student would present. Let's have a look at another example one. So a bit more detailed here. We've got more speaker's notes. These were the requirements. The features, again, speaker's notes. The design with justification. The layout and how the data flows around and is processed in the app. And then justification of why they're trying to do this. So if we go back to Dragon's Den, you imagine that you're presenting, this is what you said you wanted. This is the features that we're going to have in the app. This is the design we've got. This is the layout and the outcome of the app. How the data flows around. This is the justification behind it. And that covers all of this section here. So fairly easy to do. Obviously make sure you've spell checked it, make sure if you are presenting it you rehearse it, and make sure that obviously you're honest, because as it said, honesty is important. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget next video is going to be P5, and if you've got any questions or you want me to look at any other units or criteria in any other units, let me know in the comments and I can produce some videos for that. Okay, thanks very much.